Hi there, everyone. So I apologize for my absence, but the holidays kicked my butt. I thought I would show some books that I got for my birthday in December, for Christmas, and ones that I had just picked up while I was out shopping for other things. And then I'll do another video later on about the pens and pencils that I got. So I'm going to try to be still. I have this on a tripod, but it's also on part of my leg. So we'll see how it goes. So some of you may be familiar with the Steve Dufendak books, the Home Sweet series by Spirit. And I have Home Sweet Home, Home Away from Home, and Home is Where the Heart Is. I've already had those for quite a while, a year or two. And the other day at Ollie's, I came across Home for the Holidays. Now, it says that it is by, let me see, Galadriel A.L. Thompson. But if you look on the side here, they're all basically the same. It's just a different artist. So if you collect these books, you might want to go to Ollie's, and if you have an Ollie's, and check it out, because they are offering Home for the Holidays right now, and it was $1.99. So I had to pick that up, even though the holidays are over, because as we know, the older you get, the faster they come around again. So yeah, it's really pretty, and it's done along the same lines with, the same style as Steve Dufendak's books. So it's just odd to me how the art is so similar, but it's saying that it's different artists. So, maybe they have a team there that works on them. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but it is a very nice book. The paper is okay. It's pretty thick, not, good quality coloring book thick, but definitely thick enough that you can use, like a layer of marker if you wanted to, not Sharpies, of course, but you could definitely put these pages, I would say, to the test, pretty much. So that's just a little preview. I can't show you everything in every book, or else I would run out of space on my phone, which is another reason why I don't record as much as I want to. I have so much trouble with my internet. If you are watching this and you have Dish, internet and everything, please tell me what I am doing wrong, because I can't. It takes me 6 hours to upload like a 10-minute video, and I can't watch TV or anything else while I'm doing it. It's crazy. Okay, so Home for the Holidays. Another book I picked up while I was out shopping for other things is Georgie Woolridge Books, a mindful coloring book. Now this comes from the Dollar General, and she has another one too that it's just regular animals. But I love birds, and so does my grandson. So when he comes over, we can do these together. And they give you on the opposite page. It tells you about the bird. So if you want to learn about birds and also color birds, this is a good book for you. You have a lot of white space here if you want to try to draw the bird, if you're into drawing and art. The pages are very thick. I mean, they are definitely a nice quality paper, although it's pretty smooth. It's got that finish on it that makes it really slippery. But I think this is going to be a really pretty book to do. And it's big. It's wide. So there's a sample of art done from the book. And here's just some of the different birds that you get. And, if you wanted to use Sharpies and come through on this other page where it just talks about the birds, I mean, that would be fine too if you don't care that you can't read it. Ooh, I like that turkey. Was that a turkey? Yeah, I love turkeys. So there is that one. just give you a quick, there's a peacock for you, Anne. All right. Georgie Woolrich birds. For Christmas, I hosted Christmas at my house, and my sister-in-law and brother-in-law came, and I was so surprised that they knew I liked to color because they live a few hours away, and we don't talk that much anymore. They're on Facebook and I'm not, so I don't get to talk to them as much as I would like, but somehow or another they found out about my coloring obsession and they bought me this sugar skull and flowers. Let's see. A collection of 30 stunning images inspired by the Day of the Dead and Halloween designs. Let me see who this is by. Does it even say? The inside is pretty... Okay, here we go. Adult coloring book, sugar skull. Day of the Dead. There's the numbers to it, but it doesn't say who the artists are, so it might just be stock images. I'm not sure. The paper is thin, not like dollar store thin, but pretty dang thin. So if you do look this book up, keep that in mind. But being that it's one-sided, I know I will use Sharpies. And it's your typical, but I love sugar skulls so much that I don't care that it's, some of them seem to be, oh, here we go. Let's look. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Here we go. Visit our page. Post your pictures. There's their Facebook page. I'll hold that right there if you want to look it up. And there's more of those designs. So yes, I think I did a little ooh when I opened it. And I know they were glad that they bought me something I like, because isn't that the best feeling when you get somebody something that they really like? Okay, I was at the Dollar Tree last week, and Dollar Tree hasn't had, our Dollar Trees in Ohio have not had adult coloring books for like a year now. Last Christmas I must have bought like 50 for gifts and some for me, but yeah, it's been hard to find them. But I did find this one. It's called Every Little Thing, and it's by Peyton Cosell Turner. And it's, I did a little test here to see how Crayola pencils would look on it, and they came out just fine. It's thick pages, and it's pages of just, like it says, every little thing. There is every creature you can possibly imagine in repetition. So if you don't like coloring the same thing over and over, this might not be a book for you. Sometimes I find that doing that, where I don't have to think that much about what I'm doing, really helps me with my anxiety. So I picked it up. It was $1. I mean, how could you not, right? And it gives you these pages of like blues and reds and pinks every now and then, which I thought was kind of different. And yeah, just lots and lots of creatures mixed with, strange, like there's a sandwich with some, I think that's a sandwich with some goats. So yeah, I'm not sure about the thought process on how this, what she had in mind as she was making it, but I thought it was cool. So for $1, yeah, I'll take it. So there's that one. Let's see. Oh, the other day I was at Ollie's and I saw this. This is the Art of Relaxation coloring journal, and it has the elastic there on the back. It was $2.99. I want the one that John from the Bibliophile Colorist got. I want that one so bad. He got, I think he said at the Dollar Tree, and that was the Night Voyage one. I haven't been able to find it, but it is available on eBay for $7.99 if anybody's interested. Now this one does not have a lot to color, so I don't know. What it does is offer you tons of room to write, and then in the corner of each page you get something little to color. Now, where I think this would come in handy is if you were traveling or visiting someone and you didn't want to bring a ton of your supplies. Okay, there they are at the top, some of them. You didn't want to bring a ton of your supplies, but you did want to have, just a few moments a day to maybe color something. I think this one would come in handy. You could just bring a pack of your fine liners with you and bring this, and then you could write about the things that you're doing wherever you're at. That's one use for it. You could write, it could be reflection and prayer. It could be really just whatever you want. I've got so many journals going right now that I really don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was there and I thought it was a good price and I just decided to pick it up. Okay, I got Ivy and the Inky Butterfly for $3 the other day at the Dollar General. I was ridiculously excited. I mean, my husband thought I had lost my mind because I was squealing. And everyone has seen this book, I am sure. I hadn't seen it. I mean, I saw it in Walmart and stuff, but I never had really stopped to pick it up and look at it. And it is just, Johanna does not disappoint. She really doesn't. There's a lot of very familiar creatures and designs in here, because that's her style of drawing. And if you like that, like here, doesn't this remind you of the Enchanted Forest? If you like that, then that's great because you're going to get more of it. So, but she does add more things in here than she used to in other books, like gems and things. And of course, it has the story, so I had to read that. But yeah, I love it, and I bought 2 of them in case I mess one up. Or I could give it to my daughter and she could do it for her boys. So I don't know, but for that price, I mean, you can't really argue about it because the regular price is $17.95. So yay me. The last thing I got is not a coloring book, but I did get this for Christmas and I just wanted to show it off. My first novel, There's No Friend as Loyal as a Book by Yates, and this is just a journal that you write in, and you can, if you are thinking about writing a book, or you like to write poetry, or you like to journal, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. There's the inside pages. It is absolutely stunning. It's got the gold around the edges. It's got the bookmark. My husband bought this for me for Christmas, and he told me that he got it at Ollie's, and then it was $2.99. So if you're interested, you might want to check out your Ollie's. And my phone is going to run out, so thank you so much for watching, and come back and see what other pens and pencils I got. Bye!